Okay, I have a brief update because the board report really rolls up a lot of the work you've already seen. Some of the activities we've had since we last met on the financial side is a lot of the stuff that Nancy just mentioned, the 990, getting the financial audit clean. We also did pass the revised fee schedule, which we thank the community. There was a lot of good input, and we hope that the revised fee schedule works for the community. Operationally, we obviously have been working on a lot of issues. We recently adjusted the reserve of IPv4 resources we hold to manage just risk. We, on the ARIN election process, did a lot of cleanup, including now, it's great to see a single document that overviews the entire election process for the board. We have been doing some work, and we'll be working on the next little bit on RPKI, as you heard earlier, and also some of the DNSSEC issues. From a governance perspective, we have been working heavily on some programs to help in terms of both outreach and also helping build capacity for people who are interested in leadership positions. We're hoping to have a new program either in the new year that will work on that. We've also done some changes in our transparency for the organization. You can now see who is traveling to which meetings and some breakdown of some of the costs. We got feedback that the community would like to see that, and we have since had that. In terms of our organizational diversity, we also are very excited that we were able to appoint a member from the Caribbean region that will be starting in January and is observer, Rahini Fraser. I don't know if she's hiding out somewhere. Could just stand up for those that have not met her. There you are. Thank you. Sorry. We're very excited to have Henny join us full-time. She's already been attending board meetings, and we're very excited to have her join the organization. As this is the end of the last time we'll meet, it's that time that we must say thank yous. First, I'd just like to, on behalf of the board, thank all the volunteers that dedicate so much time, the NROEC, the AC, and my fellow board colleagues, those who serve on various committees within the organization. We all know that it seems like life is always a bit busier than it is, and it's great that people can make time. There's also a few thank yous, some that we've already done, but I don't care. I'm going to thank them again. So I'd first like to start with Kathy Hanley, our Executive Director of Government Affairs. When I joined ARIN, I thought plenipot was something you cooked, express noodles in or something like that. Kathy has educated the entire board on all the goings of ITU and the global internet and governance ecosystem. She has spent countless hours in windowless hotel rooms and ballrooms on behalf of the membership. I'd like her to, once again, for the entire community, to show her appreciation as she sets to retire at the end of the year. Thank you on behalf of the board, Kathy. Next, while the board and John are a lot of the people you see publicly interacting with the community back in Virginia, there is a very strong staff and a man who has had a very calm and stable hand on the organization and has been a good friend to myself and many of the board members. He does a lot of running around and making us look good by making sure that the entire staff runs smoothly. We would love to make an offer for you to stay, but I assume no, you're not. We tried to say no. But once again, you'll get back to us. Once again, could we have a thank you for Nate Davis, our Chief Operating Officer. We look forward to working with Richard. Richard, you have some tough shoes to fill. Again, as already mentioned, but one more time, I'd like to thank ARIN Advisory Council Member John Springer. John's been on the AC since 2005. He is one of the most passionate people I've met. He has advocated for your community quite strongly. I'm saddened to hear that he'll be moving away from the community, but I hope he will still stay in touch. And again, I'd like us all to thank John Springer for his engagement in the community. And last but not least, I'd like to thank ARIN Hughes. He joined the board in 2012, but he's not been a stranger to this community. He has been heavily involved, not just in ARIN, but many NANOG and other operator forums, including PeriodDB and several. I can't even open IX. I can't keep them all listed, but he, of course, is moving on, will still be very much around in the community, I expect. He has been, to myself and the board, a passionate advocate for both the operator and the larger community, has spent countless hours traveling and reaching out to the community to advocate for you. He's always been someone that has been open to take a call or a query, and I'd like to thank for this time. We'll do a double bow since it's his first time, is to ARIN Hughes for his service to the ARIN board. Okay, well, like I said, this is the last time we'll see you in 2018. You know, I look around the room and there are so many of you that I know so well, and as we move into Canadian Thanksgiving here, it's to be thankful to all of you. I know that, much like family, that many of you have become to myself and others like. We have had some disagreements, as we've seen, on some technical issues just this week, but I do love that this community, even though we can get very passionate at the microphones, we can get passionate in the hallways, what really I love about this community, and I like to leave you with, is that I'm always just so moved by how you all strive to do the right thing, and afterwards, as we saw just yesterday, we can go in the hallway and raise a glass, and through our disagreements, I think that we build a stronger organization, a stronger community. On behalf of the board, we've been happy to serve you. We look forward to serving you in the future. And with that, I will open microphone and stump the board for anybody who would like to pose a question before you all run off to planes, trains, and automobiles.